Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Wolfstalker25, and today I got a new action figure review for you guys on a 2022 release. This is the Marvel Legends Iron Man and Plasma Cannon release. This is the box. It's huge, so there you go. That's the box art. I've very much debated on keeping this one because it's pretty cool looking. But you got the cool retro style box. There's a retro package for Iron Man inside, everything like that. This thing retails for like somewhere between 40 and 50. I don't remember. This was a Christmas gift, so I don't know how much it was exactly off the top of my head because I'm, bad reviewer and I didn't do my price lookups first. But this thing is pretty cool. This is the modular Iron Man that we previously got back in 2021, I think, with the like metallic shiny red and gold. They're re-releasing this figure later this year with the retro like Marvel vs. Capcom looking War Machine. So this guy's pretty cool. You got a lot of accessories with this guy. Brand new plasma cannon mold, which also Mafex released a plasma cannon version of Iron Man last year as well, I believe. So really quick, let's take a look at all the accessories that you get with this guy. Now this is a review, and this is the first review I'm doing in 2022 or 2023. So I'm doing a lot of old stuff from last year, stuff that was on top 10 list, stuff that I just didn't get reviewed because I don't really have anything else brand new yet to review. So stay with me. You're gonna see some old stuff. If you're interested in any more old stuff that I haven't really done either, let me know and I could always do reviews on that too. Right, first things first. First things you get as the accessories that you get with everything is you get the two awesome little like dark like blue repulsor blast effects. I think the little bits here do come off as well, so you could take like the little like blast part off and just have the repulsor. So you get those. You get a bigger version that is equipped on the plasma cannon. It does come off as well, so you could just get the plasma cannon, so I'll take that off. So you get that one. It's basically just the same thing, but like I said, bigger, same color and everything like that. More little repulsor accessories is you get the cool little ball here, which will take off of Iron Man. It has a little hole that just slots in on the fist, so you could just plug a fist into there, or maybe put a hand in there and it just holds it up. Pretty cool. I like the paint on it. It could have probably been a little bit darker for the blue, like to match the other ones, and then have like the lighter blue white paint over it, but I like it either way. Pretty cool looking. Another accessory is this one that plugs into the arc reactor. So there you go. It's pretty cool looking as well. I really like that one. And then we'll go to the plasma cannon, I guess, before we get to the rest of the accessories that are for Iron Man. So those are all the effect pieces. The plasma cannon itself is pretty cool looking. I really like it. It's just a molded, like, gray plastic, unfortunately. The only painting in there is there's like a gunmetal gray in there, which I don't even know if that's molded or if that's painted, but it's on like the interior bits that you could see. Knocked over Iron Man. And then you got like red painting in there for like right here. The buttons right there like red. It's over the gunmetal. You got a red button there. There's a little like molded scope here. I wish that was almost painted something like a green or a blue. But yeah, I wish there was a little bit more paint on here. And then you got like a pink-ish color in here, and then the reds on all those. I wish there was some different colors. Maybe some of these reds, like one or two of them were like a blue or a green or something, and then there was some more coloring throughout here. I wish this was almost just a metallic silver instead of the just like flat gray for the color. I don't know what it's supposed to be color wise, but that's just what I would have wanted to make it a little bit more detailed. Some other accessories that you do get is you do get two new sets of hands that I don't think we've had ever before with Iron Man. So they're the molded in, like the lines are molded on them, and they're gripping hands, and they have the painted repulsors on the inside. They do hinge. Their hinges are vertical hinges, so they could it's like kind of like the trigger finger hands, so you have those. You get a set of fists with each one with the horizontal hinges. Same fists that we've seen before, previous Iron Man like this. And then you do get the also added repulsor hand. It does have a horizontal hinge on it as well. I have one on here because there's another one on something else that I'm going to show later in the video. And then you do get 3 different heads with this Iron Man. You get the one right here, which has the eyes and the mouth, and it is red painted on the inside or red on the inside. You get this one, which is the one that I think I'm familiar with from the old like 90s Iron Man cartoon and the like Spider-Man cartoon. I think they didn't have the mouth on that one, but you get the blue eyes on that one. And then this one also doesn't have the extra, of course I always knock something over in every video, this doesn't have the extra yellow molding up here. That one's different, so it doesn't have that. And then last but not least, the last head you do get, and this is part of, oh my god, this needs to go away. But the last head you do get is this one over here. It's the Unmasked Tony Stark head. And I have it on a different body because I wanted to show you it does fit on there in case you are wondering. This is the only other Iron Man that is like close in red and the yellow to this one that Hasbro's made that I'm aware of. This is the AI Iron Man that we got previously in the like Shang-Chi Mr. Hyde wave, I believe is where he came from. So it's the yellows are, I think, the same. This one might be a little bit brighter. This one's a little bit brighter on the red. This is a little darker on the red over here. So the reds don't 100% match, but these heads do work on this body. They look a little bit small, at least this one does. I don't know how that one will look. And the unmasked head does fit on this one, so you can see what it looks like too. And also the repulsor hand over here fits in case you want a hinged repulsor hand on your Iron Man. So there you go. Get him out of the way. And then take a look at the details on this guy fully. So this one is also nice, and it is the pinless version. I don't remember if the original retro Iron Man or the modular Iron Man was pinless as well. I'm assuming it was. So articulation, head does look up that much. It's on the ball and hinge version, not inside just the dumbbell joint. Looks down that much. I don't think there's a neck rotation in there. No. You do get a little bit of tilt side to side. Oh wait, the neck does have a little bit of a, I think, I don't know if it spins, but it hinges a little bit, or like tilts a little bit. Arms do go up that much. You might have some chewing and running into here, so you do want to be careful that you don't mess up the arms too much. No butterflies, unfortunately. I wish we had butterflies, but we do not on our Iron Man. Upper bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows, get you up that much. No like cut here. Wrist do swivel and hinge. You got the diaphragm, not diaphragm, but the ab crunch that goes back that much, down that much. Waist cut, legs go forward that much, backward a little bit. Iron Man on the splits. Upper thigh cut, which you do have this part down here, so if you run in too much, you're gonna start warping that, so you gotta be careful. Double jointed pinless knees, get you up that much. Yeah, there you go. You do got a boot cut right here, somewhere in here, and then ankles go back that far, forward that much. And he does have the wonderful ankle pivot as well. So there you go. That's all your articulation on this Iron Man. And this Iron Man, sculpt wise, is really nice. It's the same, I think, that we got before, with maybe the arc reactor ever so slightly different. Check him out size wise, see how big he is. So Iron Man does stand about 6.5, 6 3/4 inches tall. The plasma cannon on its stand stands just about 7-ish inches tall. The plasma cannon, if you're also wondering, is about 6.5 inches long as well. So there you go. That's all your stuff that you get with this Iron Man. We'll look at some size comparisons, and we'll compare them next to a couple other Iron Man, maybe do a couple other head swaps and stuff like that, and then we'll be done. So first up, we're going to do the Hasbro Fortnite Victory Royale, the foundation, for the size comparison. we will get out the Hasbro G.I. Joe classified Snake Eyes, and then we'll get out another Hasbro line right here. Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, Captain Rex, and lastly, Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Dino Thunder Red Ranger. So there he is next to all your other Hasbro lines. Pretty good, looks nice, about probably the height you'd expect him to be next to all of them. Up next, we do have, I guess we'll get our Jazzware guys out of the way. So we have Jazzware Halo Spartan Collection Master Chief and Jazzware Fortnite version of their 6-inch line, the Visitor. Got both of them. And then do our, this is our Mezco 1/12 Stealth Iron Man, SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Figma Samus, unfortunately she's not bigger, and then we have our 1000 Toys Master Chief as well. So there you go with all those guys. And then lastly, we do have just a couple more size comparisons that I do every time before we get to the Marvel Legends ones. So we'll do the Marvel Legends last. We got our, oh, I took away Iron Man. Oops. We have our McFarlane Space Marine, Warhammer 40k Space Marine, and then we got our Mythic Legion Black Knight here as well. And then the very new one that probably might be entering into some of these guys. This is the Anime Heroes War Greymon, which I plan on doing a review on at some point in the near future. This was a release from last year, and it was also one of the ones on my top 10 of the year, which is very new and exciting. I didn't know it even existed. So there you go. That's all you different size comparisons with some different lines. Now let's take a look at some size comparisons within the Marvel Legends universe themselves. Alright, so first up on our size comparisons with other Marvel Legends, we have the Retro Collection Symbiote Suit Spider-Man. I love this figure, it's awesome. Just wish he was pinless and maybe even on the Renew Your Vows mold. So there he is with a Spider-Man, which I think this Iron Man and the Spider-Man would have, no, they didn't interact ever in the animated series. Here he is with your 20th anniversary Captain America. So you have those two together. And then lastly, this is a version that probably won't ever interact with this version of Iron Man, but just in case you want to see a Thor, this is the other Thor that I have on my desk. I still need to review this guy. I've been meaning to for a couple months now. I think I've had him since like October. I just, for some reason, keep backburnering him and taking breaks from reviews. So if you do want to see reviews on him or the Captain America, which I also did skip as well, let me know. Could always do those if you just let me know in the comments below, and I could review these guys. So there you go. There's Thor. There's Cap. There's Spider-Man with your Iron Man. And now let's take a look at him next to some other Iron variants of himself and some other guys. So first up, we'll do the War Machine. Now this is not the retro one, this is just the normal War Machine. So this is your silver version instead of like the white or like pearly version that the other one is. So you have that, and then you have the AI Iron Man with the head sculpt from this Iron Man. So those two look really good together. Like I said, you could see there's ever so slightly of a difference between the yellow here and the yellow here, but I think they're close enough to where they could work. And then we'll get War Machine out of here, keep that Iron Man here for a second. This is the only other yellow Iron Man that we've had from Hasbro. This is the 20th anniversary one, which I think is a little inaccurate with like the arc reactor and everything like that. I think if you're trying to do a complete, 20th anniversary, it should have had the arc reactor like this, where it was coming out off the chest and then that was sunken in. So I still haven't, in my opinion, gotten my perfect Iron Man that I want. I would love to have it be this set of colors right here, or maybe even this red but this yellow, but probably this red, this yellow, and then I would like to have this style of the torso, but with this flat arc reactor, with it being the yellow color. Same helmet here, but with the black lines on the inside of the mask and the eyes and stuff like that. So the blue. But yeah, so those are those. Another Iron Man that we did have released last year. These are the two that released. We have the I don't know if that's the 2020 Iron Man. I don't remember the name of this one, but this one's pretty cool. I haven't reviewed him yet. I do plan on reviewing him. It's just he's been also another back burner one, like Thor. For some reason, I just back burnered them. But yeah, so there you go. And very lastly, I did go get him off the shelf really quick. We have our retro Iron Man. He's a little dusty, so he's not as shiny as he could be and should be. But he does come with the same alternate head here that this one did. And if you can notice here, the arc reactors in the center, they did bore this one out a little bit differently. So you're not going to be able to use that chest piece thing for this Iron Man, which kind of sucks. Otherwise, it looks like they are 100% the same sculpt. Yeah, even pinless and everything. I think I do prefer the metallic shiny one because I just really like the look of this gold and this red. I really would love if we would get this Iron Man here in that one's colors. I think that would be really cool, since we've already kind of got the original one. But I wish they would just stick with this gold, if I'm being honest with you. With all your Iron Men, I would love it if they just stuck with this gold. So there's the retro one, and then that's it. That's your looks at all the other, versions. If you do want to see some head swaps really quick, I do have a couple here to see if they will work, if you are curious by any means. So this is the one that came with like the original, I can't remember. Oh wait, this one doesn't fit. It was like Stealth Iron Man, I think. It came with the Stealth Iron Man and the other one like it. It was this head. It doesn't seem to fit on this ball joint. Now, I don't know if maybe the ball joint's just a little different or the head's just a little stiff, but that one does not seem to fit. This is the head from the 20-year anniversary of Iron Man, which also doesn't want to fit unless I'm just not forcing it enough. There we go. So there you go. That's not bad. That works if that's the type of head that you want to use on him. And then if you want to see if it will fit, I don't know if it will. Nope. Oh wait, barely does. There's a Robert Downey head. That doesn't look too good. That doesn't fit very well, in case you want to see an MCU head. And then we have this one as well, if you do want to see this one. I think this one is ever so slightly smaller than this one. So yeah, there's that one on him. And then, in case you're wondering, if you do want to see this one, if for some reason, I don't think it ever would have been set up like this, but there we go. This Iron Man head on this body, it does kind of work. Let's see. Let's remove this head. This one's a little loose, but you can also put this head on that body. So you could swap them around if you wanted to. I think this one looks like it fits somewhat. This one almost looks ever so slightly too small. I don't know what it is about some of the heads on this body. I don't know if it's the neck that's just too high or what, but like even this one looks too small in comparison. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. Hopefully you found this review helpful. I really like this Iron Man. If I could, I'm almost tempted to get a second one just so I could have both the heads displayed at all times and then get an extra set of the repulsor hands, so then I could have some more hinged hands. But I really like the look of this head on this body, and I really like the look of the other one. Can't wait for the retro version of War Machine. I'm wondering if they're going to keep the board out center, so then you could put like this piece in there, or if they're just going to take the other mold and repaint it. I hope they repaint this one personally to War Machine, since I think that would fit better. But that's going to do it for me today. Hopefully you found this review helpful. Hopefully this helps determine if you want this figure. I think for the price point, you get what you probably should. I really do like it, and I can't wait to see what other Iron Man they release next year, because we have the Retro War Machine, and then we have, is it the Extremist one? I don't know. We have another one. It's like the Civil War suit that he wore during then. So I'm excited. Hopefully you liked it. Thanks so much, by the way, everybody, for all the support. If you haven't done so already, I would always appreciate a like and subscribe on the channel. It does help me out a lot. Do greatly appreciate it. We're over 400 subscribers now, and again, I never think that's possible, because I just don't, like, I don't know. I don't pay attention to the channel a lot, like for like all the analytics and stuff like that. I just post videos and hope people find them useful and stuff like that. So whenever I see the numbers go up, it's always cool to watch and see that. So thank you guys so much. I will catch you all in the next video, and yeah. Bye.